Fire service. How can I help?
Hi, I'm Mandy, Watch Manager for Derbyshire Fire and Rescue Service Joint Control Room for Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. This is where we pick up all 999 fire calls, mobilise appliances and support crews in assisting your emergencies. Today you'll get a look behind the scenes. This screen here in front of us, this is our main mobilising screen. This is where emergency 999 calls present. I'll quickly show you the screen.
Yeah, no worries, I'll get that out of the nice one.
When an emergency call presents, this is the call form that presents to operators. You'll clearly see that it's in sections, and each section is categorised according to the caller's telephone number, the location of the incident and the type of incident that we will mobilise to. We're here 365 days a year, and the control room is staffed by 4 watchers, red, white, green and blue. We currently work 2 11-hour days, 2 13-hour nights, and
I've just spoke to
that's
Station
followed by
Manager
4
Mills.
rota days. We have several workstations in the control room, and operators at each workstation will fulfil different roles within the mobilising system itself and the requirements of the role that that operator is currently fulfilling on the day. So let's go around and take a look.
Hi, my name's Sean, I'm one of the control operators in the joint control room. Today I'm on fire calls position, workstation 3. This is where the main fire calls come into the control room and are answered on this workstation. When the call comes in, we have the ISAC information of where the call is being triangulated to, which normally gives us a rough idea of where the call is calling from. So we can utilise the map, we can zoom in, zoom out and question obviously the call about where they are and get some further information from them there. Once we're confident we know where they are, then obviously we put all the details we need to, and then we select the resources. This screen obviously is all our resource availability, so going down that will obviously pick the available resources in the area. Right, the alarm's sounding. Is there any signs of smoke or fire? Right, so it's in the kitchen, is it? Right, so there was a fire, was there? Is there a fire now? Okay, is it all out now, or? Right, well, we're probably just going to come and check it out anyway, so just confirm that. Okay.
Amy, this one.
Fantastic. We'll get some crews on the way to check it out, so obviously just to make sure that it's out properly, alright? Alright, I've got a couple of crews on the way from Buxton, we'll be with you shortly, alright? No worries, thank you, bye bye. When the fire lines aren't ringing, there's obviously admin calls to deal with, so answer admin calls, obviously queries from a member of the public. Also we have this workstation, this computer here that we utilise for answering emails, complaints and queries and things from members of staff.
Hi, my name is Donna and this is the supervisor position in joint control. My role today is to listen to calls that primarily Joel is taking on fire calls. I can monitor his screen there as well as have my own screen live here. I also listen in on his calls as well as visibly see what he's typing in to get the address matches on there. At the same time, if he's struggling to get an address, I can look on the map and help him with the mapping.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the radio operative for today for Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. So throughout the day I'll be giving radio messages to all the operational crews that are out and about in the counties and receiving messages as well. We've probably got crews in attendance at a couple of incidents, so apologies if I cut out and take some messages. Primarily what we do is obviously we can hear the crews come through our headset when they transmit over the radio, and also their call signs will come up on our screen here, and also a little speaker will highlight and then we know that they're transmitting. As soon as they've been mobilised, Delta 14 Mike 1, go ahead ED over. Delta 14 Mike 1, roger, idiot. So once the appliance has been mobilised to an incident, they will usually come over the radio, let us know that they're mobile to the incident, confirm the address and who's in charge on that appliance and how many they've got on the rest of the crew. So I just took that message, that was Buxton, now on the way to an incident, so I've just booked them mobile to the incident now, typed it word for word as they've said it over the radio to me. And once they get into attendance, they'll come through again, let us know they're in attendance, we'll book them in attendance, and any further informative messages will come through via the radio. If we need to communicate with them for whatever reason, whether it's to update them with an ETA for ambulance or police, give them any access details, anything like that, then we can transmit to them by using their call sign. They will respond, pass the message, and then out, and then the next pump is available to transmit. Until you say out, then the rest of the county don't know that they can transmit, basically. So there's a very strict way that you have to use your communication over the radio. Each different appliance has got its own individual call sign. It's very handy if you can remember all of those call signs for Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire, which obviously is quite a big task when you start. It does come through on the screen often, so if you don't know that it's Buxton, it does say Delta 14 Papa 1, for example, Buxton. I know that that's Buxton's fire engine. It's the same process for Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire. Derbyshire's call signs start with a D, Delta, and Nottinghamshire is T for Tango, so we can know if it's Derbyshire or Nottinghamshire transmitting, and they come through on two different radio channels. We can use the button here to transmit, press it down, hold it down to talk, lift it up when you're finished. There's also the foot pedal on the floor, same process. Press it down, speak, and then lift it when you're finished. There's also a Sanjay, which is a handheld radio, so failing these two working, we've got the Sanjay radio that we can use as a handheld device as well. As well as the fire appliances having their own individual call signs, so do all of the officers, so anybody that's station manager and above will have their own individual call sign. They will also transmit over the radio to us to let us know their movements when they're on duty, and pass any messages over the radio at any instant. So just taking a radio message from one of our station managers, he's just letting me know that he's now at Chesterfield Fire Station, so just change it on the system. If we have any incidents in that area, then it's likely that he'll be picked.
We're currently in an area which is to the back of the control room. It's a separate area cordoned off by concertinated doors. If you look around, you'll see there are two workstations in here. This area and these workstations are used for resilience purposes and also for business continuity purposes. It's also used as a training facility, so when we have new starters, this is an area where they are introduced to and where they will commence their introductory period before moving on to training.
large animal rescue is Assist Lincolnshire. They don't want the special rescue unit if they have to have their own going, they just wanted the pump.
So you just want the manpower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, I can see it. Just yeah, got it. So what kind of animal is it? Horse in distress in the water. Okay. And who are you sending? Sorry, you're sending heavy rescue and animal rescue. So you just want the new pump. 2 seconds, get them on the way.
Tango 013, Roger Radio.